you ready for the podcast? Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shooting flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcasts? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcast is not basic. Podcast is not basic. Podcast is not basic.
Shout out to the world. What's up? What's up? What's up, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Welcome to the Podcases, episode 57, SEMIPRIME.
Wow.
You got the originators of Opinionated Facts in the building. You got your boy Fifth.
Boy CY and my dog Holly.
And Holly's in the building as well, man. Welcome to the ride, my brother. How you?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, man. You look a little radiant this evening, brother.
Oh, man, we're coming off of...
Look a little radiant this evening, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Coming off of...
a church social event you may have went to this weekend. You know, choir rehearsal, whatever, you know.
What's coming good, off of our Kappa conclave and whatnot, you know. They were down in Tampa, Florida, took over. They call it Kappa Bay, not Tampa Bay. Kappa Bay. You know, down there.
All right, we're gonna give you 5 minutes of this thing right here, but go ahead, proceed, my brother.
Yeah, man, we arrived, let's say, starting last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was a good time, man. We had a really good time, man. 86th grand chapter meeting.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
It was heavy, man. It was heavy.
How heavy was it?
You know what I really like to see? I don't know if you and your guys can relate to this.
My guys. Okay. Proceed, my brother. I apologize.
You know what I really like to see, man, is the older brothers. I got a chance to run with some of the OGs, man. Like I'm talking about 70, 75 years old. And just to watch the way those guys, the way they move and the way they love the fraternity. And we joke, but everybody, you think your fraternity's the best. I think mine's the best. Whatever works for you, Right. But man, to watch those guys like move, man, it's very, very, it's touching. I mean, I got a chance to tell a few of them, man. They motivational, and I hope at 70 or 75 I could still be getting ready for conclave. And like I told them, man, y'all ain't just being pushed around in a wheelchair. Like y'all out here in Ybor City, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out here, y'all out here doing it for real. So. Just very interesting, man. Yeah, man. I'm glad you guys, I saw your pictures and everything, man. I'm glad you guys had a good time, man. Contrary to what everybody may think, everybody may have thought the police department and city works may have the weekend off down in Tampa, man. But, I didn't perceive any shenanigans down there with all y'all meetings and church socials may be going on down there, brother. But you be hating, man. We like I said, a lot of people say, man, y'all really shut the city down, blah 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 blah. We don't like to brag. We don't do a whole lot of. We just have a good time. People like to come out and see us.
Y'all shut the city down?
Yeah.
Really? Tell me how it worked.
Well, the city was shut down. Opened back up this morning when we left.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad you had a good time, man. I saw a couple of your pictures and everything like that. Let me tell you something. Shout out to Tampa. Isn't Tampa one of the best cities in the world, bro?
Oh, God, it's great. I never knew, man. This is my first time down there, really. It's not called Tampa anymore. It's called Kappa.
Well, come on, man.
That's what they call it. They say it's called Kappa Bay.
Though I've never heard any remnants of the Kappas turning anything to fuck out. It is what it is, bro. Salute to you in your shirt and your nice little hat there, bro. But
this is a Black Stogie's hat, right? But what's this say right here, man? You see that?
What does it say?
Kappa Bay.
Okay.
You see that? It's not Tampa Bay no more. Okay. Call it by his name. Tom Brady used to play for the Kappa Bay Buccaneers.
So it's Kappa Bay now.
Yeah.
So all the time in the world, I would just tell you about how dope Tampa was and everything like that, man. I always told you that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you know we really we really went through Tampa and was able to explore it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
What you?
get to the history of it, get to the bottom of things. It's a lot. It's a lot of good. It's a good cultural mix up, man. I stayed out by the Hard Rock Cafe. You know, a lot of it's not nice restaurants and casino. I mean, Hard Rock Casino, and
Mhm.
yeah, man, this. Whew. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
man.
mind going back down to Tampa.
I always, like I said, I remember I used to tell you about how dope how dope Tampa is, man. The weather and everything like that. It's one of the best cities in the world, bro. I really enjoy it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's it's
Yeah,
it's, it's
yeah,
really good, man. So you got back this morning?
yeah,
Mm, mm, mm. Well,
yeah.
welcome, man. It's national.
I hadn't been to bed before about 4 o'clock. For the
Oh,
last few
okay.
days, man. So
We still going on with this? Okay, keep going.
yeah.
Okay.
So if I should let out a yawn or something, hey man, hey, got a lot of compliments on my beard.
So we going with this shit again, man.
Hey man, I don't want to really get on it. I don't want to get on it again because a lot of people were upset with you from last time. So I don't want to get on it. But I do want to say, bro, I received a lot of compliments on my beard. And I ain't gonna say no names, but a lot of people tell me I look like certain celebrities or whatnot.
Who did tell you?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to.
I want you to say who did say you look like?
Nah, I don't want to say. No, I really don't want to say because I'm not gonna say because
Okay.
they just I kind of heard French Montana. You know what I mean? I kind of heard Ghost from
I didn't-
Power, huh?
Go ahead, man. I'm listening, bro.
Yeah, French Montana. People just walk up to me like, "Yo, I thought you." Oh, not like, nah, that's not me.
Yeah, man. Well, you're welcome, man. It's National Gorgeous Grandma Day. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to episode 57, semi-prime of the podcasts, man. Seemed like he had a wonderful weekend down in Kappa Bay, as you may call it.
Yeah, Kappa Bay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So welcome to the ride, my brother. Everything's going well with you, man.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, man, what did the fried rice say to the shrimp?
What? Get off me.
Don't walk away from me. It's a dad joke, man. I take my daughter out to dinner, whatever, man. We do these dad jokes, man. But that was one I wrote, man. But yeah, that's
That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny.
It's called a dad joke, bro. But anyway, man. Welcome to the ride, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So you got back this morning and everything's good, man. You got a little jet lag from going 30 minutes away.
Nah, man, I do so much traveling that it doesn't affect me.
Okay, all right. Well, cool, man. We're cool, bro. I'm glad you're here, man. Welcome everybody who's rocking with us, man. It's all good to be here, man. It's a beautiful weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm glad Jesse Smolley's sister is safe and healthy, man. Again, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but that's not the craziest shit you ever heard.
Yeah, Jesse Smolley, man. They got a crazy family, boy. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy, man.
Some people do anything for attention, right?
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. Yeah. And the funny thing about it, man, you probably know this more than anybody out there, man. But man, when you get in some trouble with the cops or some shit, they go through your goddamn phone. You know what I'm saying? They go through your damn phone, man.
First, yeah.
And man, they look up your Google searches. God forbid I get arrested and I'm motherfucker look through my Google searches, bro. They'd be like, "Oh my God, this motherfucker's crazy." You know what I'm saying? But man, they went through her shit, boy, and all everything. Nothing adds up no more. You know what I'm saying?
I never really thought it added up, but
you thought it was some bullshit from the beginning.
I didn't think it was. I didn't know. It just didn't seem right. Like, yeah, she did a little too much with it.
Yo, people do a lot. People do anything for attention, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. Well, I do understand that. I do understand it, but it's a crazy thing. The lengths that people will go to get some attention, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, because I saw the post about, hoping for a safe return and everything like that. And I didn't know shit about it because I don't watch the news, man. But But when I start seeing them cops had that press conference and they talk about that Google searches, I'm like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying?
But even crazy is how quickly like people turned on them.
Oh, man, let me tell you something, man. That's one thing I don't do. Like, you know, you people like somebody do some shit on the internet, whatever, and everybody like, yo, pray for this, play to this, whatever. Man, I just hold the fuck back, bro, and just wait. Because
all you gotta do
is wait, man. Because it's gonna rear its ugly head eventually, man. And you know, anybody, you know, that Jesse Smollett family, boy, they would do anything for some damn attention, man. And when all the smoke clears, man, she probably had a broke up with a boyfriend or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying?
It's always a significant other behind it.
Really? You know, I've never understood how people go off the rails like that when they hurt. You know what I'm saying? I tend to fold back into myself a little bit more than to let it out. You know what I'm saying? But going through all that, boy, you'll never get him back doing that shit. He's like, man, he's like, this motherfucker crazy. For real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I didn't understand that, man. But man, I hope all the best to the Smollett family, man, and I hope everything works out.
It's crazy. She's gonna get charged, man. She's gonna get charged.
When they do shit like that, don't they make you pay for like the resources and shit like that?
I don't know what the state charges, but the federal charge is disruption of a governmental function because the government is putting out resources to look for you, and so I'm sure it'd be. I mean, she's in what Alabama? Alabama? Mm-hmm. Oh man, she probably do a little time behind that, man. I anticipate she gets charged probably this week. They got probably tie up a couple loose ends. They bring charges on. Gonna have a lot of money. Case got too much attention. They're gonna prove a point with that one.
oh yeah, they're gonna prove a point with it, man. Because and it's one of the things that she Google search, man. I was watching shit. One of the things that she Google search, man, she was like, how to steal money from the register without getting caught. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, bro. And here's the funny. They went through the whole list of all her Google searches, and I'm sitting there, I was cringing. I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need shit but Google, man. Google will tell you everything you need to know about you need. You know what I'm saying? I looked at my Google thing one time where the places I've been, and it could tell you every place you've been, bro. From like going to Walmart to the strip club, bro. It tells you every place you have gone, bro. That is a telling piece of technology there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Google, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ever want to catch your significant other doing some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, it's scary how much they tell you.
Yeah, man, it's crazy as shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So what's been good, man? So you taking a week off?
Nah, man, I got to get back at it.
You back on the grind, man?
Probably the night when we finish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to bed, nothing like that?
Nah. Got to get to work, man. Gotta get to work, man.
You gotta get to work, man.
I left. I've been gone since Wednesday. I mean, I did work Thursday and Friday some, but I've been gone since Wednesday.
Okay, man. That's what's up, man. Well, for me, man, I'm chilling, man. I worked hard all week, man. So I'm just
How was your week, man? What you get into this weekend?
Nothing, man. Just chilling, man. I got my the ECs rocking with me. I tell you like this. Yesterday was like one of the best days I've had in a long fucking time. I had a crazy week, man. I don't really like to talk about it. I stress a lot sometimes, but I don't like to show it. But one of the best things that happened to me out of the blue yesterday, well, actually Friday, my little one came to me and said, "Hey, Dad, let's go to this amusement park or whatever." I'm like, all right, cool. I didn't think nothing about it. I'm like, all right, cool, man. Let me tell you something, bro. Yesterday, we had the best time in the whole wide world, man. We rode these roller coasters, and it was just we just hung out and chill, whatever, man, and rode these roller coasters and shit, man. And went to this amusement park. And the one thing I gotta say to myself is I have to live a little more. And a young kid showed me that I need to enjoy myself a little more, man. Just doing the small shit of just having a conversation, going to the amusement park, and finishing the day off going to IHOP. Just sitting there having a conversation with her. And we just talked to whatever. And man, I just had a chill ass weekend, bro. It was cool as fuck. So salute to my baby girl to kind of help me calm the fuck down a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? They call me a Jack Russell, but I had to, but like I said, I had a chill last weekend, man. Everything was dope, bro. I had a great time, man. You know what I'm saying? Unlike you, man, you had a explosive weekend. I just kind of like chill and just kind of did my thing, man.
Why you tell me how nice Tampa was, man?
Huh?
Why you tell me how nice Tampa was?
Or you know how nice Tampa was. I told you this many times. You remember back in 2009? My life is full disclosure. I don't give a fuck. But bro,
here we go.
Bro, let me tell you something. I found out about Tampa back in 2009. And my life hasn't been the same since, bro. Tampa is off the fucking chain, man. You was there. You know what I'm saying? From everything from the weather to just the city itself, everything's easy to get to. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great city, bro. The weather and all that, man. I played golf.
You hanging over in Ybor City?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I resided at. Oh yeah, man.
Really?
Yo, man. Yeah, man. You was there. You know what I'm saying? You was there. You know. And I know it's over a decade ago, man. But man, you know the stories about my time down in Tampa, man, and the world tour I was on. Oh yeah, man. I live, bro. Let me tell you something, man. The one thing about myself, man, I tell my cousins, I joke about this to my cousin all the time. I say, bro, when they finally laid Shawn Carter down to rest, man, I don't want no crowd. All I'm gonna say is shake their head like, yo, that motherfucker lived that shit, bro. He lived it from the beginning to the end, man. And I have no regrets in life, man. I've lived, bro. I've lived. So that's why now, people may think I'm crazy or some shit, man. All I'm doing is telling you the stories I've been through and the shit I've done. And I've done just about everything that anybody want to do. You know what I'm saying? I've had a ride, brother. So that's why now I'm kind of like a little chill now, but I've done some shit. I paid for it, of course, but I've done some shit. And but I'm cool now, man. I'm on the other side of it now. I'm kind of like just kind of chilling a little bit, man. I'm a little high strung sometimes, but I'm a little chill now, man. I'm not as out there as I used to be, man. But I'm the Reverend Carter, as they say,
I see you just took it a step too far.
Just
when did that happen? The Reverend.
I just made that shit up, man. I just like the way that shit sound, man.
Okay.
I may start using that shit, Reverend Carter, man. You know what
you
I'm
go
saying?
You go to church today?
No, never. I haven't been to church. Dude, I haven't been to church in years. But I don't go to church because as a kid I went to church so much. As a kid,
you got enough in.
I got enough in me, man.
Okay.
Okay. My mom was just that type of woman where you got to go to church, man, and that's what the fuck I was. I was in church all the time, so I'm not really a big church person. I'm people as accuse me of being an atheist and shit like that, but I'm not atheist. I'm spiritual. I'm just a spiritual person. Some shit I just don't understand. I got kicked out of Sunday school when I was a kid because I asked the question. Because here's what we was doing. I never forget this. We was going over in Sunday school. They was talking about Jonah and the big fish. So the proverb of Jonah and the big fish, where where anything is, a fish swallowed him and he lived like 3 days up in a fish or something like that. And I said, man, how did I just asked the question about how did that happen? It was going all these proverbs about Jonah and the big fish. And the thing that got me not kicked out, but told me to go back to the big congregation was, I said, it was talking about Adam and Eve had a baby, Cain and Abel, Adam and Eve kids or something like that, and they got married. I said, married. I said, married to who? Something like that. I said, married to who? And it told me I had to go. Yeah, man, because it didn't make it just don't make sense to me, bro. I didn't understand it. Still to this day, certain things I question that people kind of like talk shit about. I'm like, bro, right. I was asking questions about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, who do you got married to? You know what I'm saying? That's it. You don't know.
You're supposed to just believe it. I think.
No. You're supposed to have faith.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have faith in it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I did. I just had faith, man. I was like, there's like, just believe, man. just believe, man. There was like George Carlin, one of the great comedians. George Carlin said something great a long time ago, man. I kind of keep this in my back of my mind. It was like, God is he sees everything you do. He's all powerful. He can do all this thing. He can do everything in the world. I'm paraphrasing his bit, but he said he can do all powerful things, but he always have a problem with money. he can do anything in this world, but he always needs money. That was one of the best bits. I heard this like when I was a kid, man. I always thought that was one of the funniest bits I ever heard, man. But he can do everything in the world. He sees everything, whatever. And but he needs money, man. He always needs money. He can't handle that money, man. So, no disrespect to any reverends or congregation that may be looking at this, man. But yeah, he always needs money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But yeah, that's me, man. I had a chill last weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? It was all, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was all good, man. So yeah, man. So this is 57, man. Can you believe it, man?
Semi-prime.
Yeah, man. I see y'all decked out in your Kappa thing. Y'all go for the whole week, or how long does it go for?
Oh, it's a lifetime thing, baby. It's lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Even when I ain't got the shirt on, it's in me. So you said something interesting, man. You was talking about like some of the older guys motivate you and stuff like that. Yeah, man, they do.
That was interesting to say that, because I got asked a question a few weeks ago. It was a very interesting question, and it was like, yo, if you could go back at one point in your life to talk to your younger self, just one point, and tell yourself one thing, what would you do? And I mean, what point would that be, and what would you tell yourself? And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I knew exactly the point I would do and what I would say, but I thought it was an interesting question. You only get 1 point and one thing to tell yourself, and it's over. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell them much more than just one thing, and at one point in their life. You know what I'm saying?
What was it?
No, I already know what I'm saying. I'm asking you, because I know you need time to think. It's gonna be a while, so let me go ahead and tell you mine, because I know how your wheels turning, because you coming back from a long weekend. And I know how crazy the Kappas was. You know what I'm saying? How many shots did you have, brother?
I can't even tell you.
One?
I can't even tell you.
Are you content heavy right now? Or do I need to take my back pills and carry this whole thing for an hour and a half?
I can't even tell you.
Do I need to carry this thing for an hour and a half? I can talk for an hour and a half, bro. I do it to myself. I talk to myself for a whole, Oh God. Okay, number one, why is that guy in front of you like that?
What you mean in front of him?
Dude, no. Put that picture back up. No. Put that picture back up again. No.
The dude is standing on the side of me.
No, please. I can rewind.
Now I'm not.
No. Put that picture back up, please.
No, I will not. What? Focus on how many shots I had. I don't know. A couple. I was responsible though. You know what I'm saying? Uber all weekend. What?
Put that picture back up, please.
No.
And you talk about me with the drinking. See, I'm the most responsible friend you have, bro.
Because you can't drink.
That's a misconception about me drinking. You know what I'm saying? When I drink, man, am I a different person?
No. You don't drink. You take one shot and you're done for days.
But am I a different person?
Oh, that shot. He gave me a shot yesterday at noon. Why don't you tell everybody what happened at the jazz festival?
You did already, so we're not going there.
No, I ain't telling people about you sleep under the tree.
What are you talking about, bro?
Were you asleep under the tree? At the Atlanta Jazz Festival?
So I was having this conversation with somebody, and it was asking me about a time in my life that I would go back and talk to my younger self.
You don't remember that?
And I knew exactly what I would say in the time that I would go back and talk to
don't drink these drinks.
and my younger self, man, it's just something that I know what I would say to myself. You know what I'm saying? Listen, put that picture back up.
The people are asking. Nayoka said, spill it. They want to know what happened at the jazz festival. You got to tell them. You have to tell them.
You're right. I will.
I don't want to tell my side of the story because I wasn't there. Because remember, you're supposed to call me, but you didn't. You're supposed to call me and say, like he want to know. Everybody wants to know what happened at the jazz festival. Some people probably saw you. So go ahead. It's not like they took you out of the stretcher. I mean, they threatened you, but they did. So go ahead and tell people what happened.
You got to admit, bro, I'm a good hang, right? I'm a good hang, right? Come on, you got to admit.
Oh, yeah,
when you hang out with me, man, let me tell you something. When you hang out with me, man, you have the most fun in your whole fucking life. Bro.
So what time did y'all get out there?
You know what I'm saying?
What was the weather like?
Bro, it is the most fun hanging out with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going back to my older point, man. Bro, this thing called life, you got to live it. Every point, everything, whatever. You got to live on your own terms, man. And if I'm going out to have some fun, bro, I'm going to do that shit.
What happened?
I'm going to have a lot of fucking fun, man. And you know, I'm in dad mode this weekend, bro. So let's move on, bro. Let's move on.
The people are asking. I'm not asking anymore.
See, this is a trick that Sai does when I need to carry the show. You know, my back is hurting. I got to carry across the finish line. He may have a hamstring injury, something going on with him that I got to carry this thing on. So he's trying to lead me on so I can go off on a tangent or whatever. But bro, not going to happen today, man.
People are asking what happened at the Atlanta Jazz Festival. That's all.
We're not going there with this, man. So we're gonna let this ride. And I want to hear more about what's going on with you, man. You know.
So you're gonna tell the people no.
Yeah. You tell me no all the time, man. I want to hear what's going on in your head, bro. I've been talking for 26 minutes and 29 seconds right now, bro. I want to hear what's going on in your head, man.
If I could go back to my younger self.
No, see, I don't know what I'm gonna get right now. I'm on my soapbox since you opened this Pandora box up. I'm on my soapbox right now.
Go ahead.
Because what I'm drinking now is starting to kick in a little bit. It's starting to like push me a little bit. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get with this. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna push me, you always tell me like, yo, man, you gotta chill out with little things you gotta do, man. But since you pushing me, I'm gonna let everything out. I'm just gonna be who I am.
Are you gonna say what happened at the?
I'm gonna say what I'm happy, but everything else gonna come out too. This show gonna go off the rails real quick. So we don't want that, do we?
No.
Because I listen. I have no regrets in life. I will take this shit off the rails real fucking quick. As you sip from your cup there. So what do you want? You want to talk about whatever?
I would like to talk about the Jazz Festival. If you don't want to, let's just move on.
Let's move on from it because I'm not going there because
we just tell the we won't satisfy
here's the thing.
Our listeners.
No, you're right. I apologize. Let me do this. Let me apologize to everybody. Let's start this over. So let's do this. Let's read. Do you want you want me to be honest and open about me and for the next hour or do you want to carry a show? Now I can say what the fuck what I got on my mind or whatever, or we can proceed on because
let's just proceed on
because I'm a little intoxicated right now. I'm a little inebriated. I can bro, seriously, I'm kind of holding back a little bit. But if you want to take this down that road, bro, we can really go. I would take this shit where we need to go. Because the conversation that you and I have, like, yo, Fifth, man, you got to chill out that shit, bro. And you know, whatever. So the past 25 shows, I've been kind of like been Reverend Carter a little bit. Here and there, little spots of me may come out because my counsel may not work. But today, I'm on one, and I can take this shit where it need to go. So what do you want to do?
I said proceed 5 minutes ago.
You want to proceed on?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can see it in your eyes. This is going to be a long show. And I told you, I said, bro, we don't have to do this week, man. We can shut up because I know you had a long week, man. We don't have to do this, man. We don't have to do this. But you're a trooper, and you said you wanted to rock. Well, I said, all right, bro, let's rock on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's rock on, man.
So let's get back to your question.
Because I can see the eyes are starting to close a little bit. That weekend is starting to hit your ass. As you get past 40, you could be a bad motherfucker from Wednesday to Saturday. But around Sunday, around noontime, your age really fucking your birth certificate really comes to light, doesn't it? Because right now, oh shit, I see it. You could say your ABCs past G right now, could you?
A, B, C, D, E, F. You're
struggling. Yeah.
H. There you go. Past G. Man, tell your story.
No, I'm just saying, man, because I'm nothing.
I've clearly struck a nerve because I talked about the Atlanta Jazz Festival. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. If anybody wants to know, inbox Shawn. Maybe he'll do a little small segment about it.
Well, I'm tired of getting inboxes, man, especially about you.
Oh, yeah.
Listen. Anybody that wants to know anything about Sai, Please stop inboxing me. He has Instagram. He has Facebook. Whether do you respond to your shit?
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of getting, bro. I said, bro, I don't talk to Sai that much like that to get to carry these messages on. Please talk to him directly. So, bro, you hot now. So please, for anybody who wants to get to Sai, please go to him inbox directly. Please stop fucking with me. I mean, I'm chill, bro. I do my thing. He's off the, he's hot right now. So anybody who wants to know what Sai likes and his favorite food, his favorite colors, please go to him. Give him your Facebook and Instagram so people can know who you are and stuff like that. So please go ahead.
Nah.
No, please. Well, I'll put it up on the screen here for because I got it here somewhere. Hold on a second. No, I'm just fucking with you, man. But nah, man, it just like
So nobody's inboxing about me or what?
Yeah, they have inboxed about you. I kind of I told you that earlier. We do things off the show that we don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't want to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? You good, man? What did you Google Siri, man, about that picture?
That was my dog. She hit my wrist.
So I would tell you about the Atlanta Jazz Festival if you do me one favor.
What?
Could you tell me could you put that picture back up one more time?
No.
And I would tell you the greatest story in the whole wide world. Probably get us kicked off the internet right now.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to get kicked off.
I can tell you one of the greatest stories that happened to me and get us kicked off the internet right now, but it will give us a lot of feedback.
Will it go viral?
It probably will, but we probably never have a show again.
Let's not do it then.
Can I tell you a little bit about it? I mean, it's gonna be
that much.
Nah, man. I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna do that, man. But yeah, nah, man. But
because you released that dancing video about me.
Really?
You get some inboxes on that? I like the way you move.
Want to do it again?
Nah, because that was unauthorized footage. It should have never been recorded.
You want me to take it down?
It's too late.
Dude, that is some of the worst dancing I've ever seen in my life, man.
You'll lie.
You are the epitome of the rhythm.
Did you see yourself trying to dance? When he's bobbing your head, I don't know what you was doing.
Yeah, because you ever been in like a group where y'all had to do routines and shit like that? If one person's off, nah. you like the old Bobby Brown.
Wait, were you in a dance group growing up?
No, I'm just saying. I've seen people.
What y'all call yourselves? The dead fish.
You talk shit about my dad joke, but your shit is terrible, bro. You know
dead fish. Oh no! I know. Were you a dancer?
Bro,
look, I can see you hip hop dancing because you I don't think you play those sports in that. Were you a hip hop dancer? Do it again.
How many shots you had, bro? How many shots you had?
None, man. No. People want to know.
No people.
It's like, kid, they want to know. Were you a hip hop dancer? That's hip hop dance groups, bro.
What's a hip hop dance group? What's that?
Like Chris Brown, Puffy. Plenty of people do hip hop dance, man. My son does hip hop dance. He's 13 today. Christian.
No, I don't dance, bro. That's one thing I
never danced.
No, I don't do any kind of dancing, bro. Let me tell you something. I met this beautiful girl. Not years ago, a long time ago. She was beautiful, bro. Everything was clicking with her, right? Okay. I have to tell you about this person. Okay. And when I met her, after I got divorced, and it was like 2 years after I got divorced. And I met her through a friend of mine. Salute to my boy. He introduced me to this beautiful girl. My God, she was fucking gorgeous, bro. And we used to talk. We talked to we did what I always try to tell people to do, right? We did exactly this. We exchanged. We got phone. We met through a mutual friend, and we met one time, and then that night we talked on the phone. And for the next few days, all we do was talk on the phone all week long.
That's what's up, man.
Right. And I thought I knew everything about her, and I thought she knew everything about me that she needed to know for a week. And I was like, bro, man, this shit is really going well. And I was like, man, this is crazy. I think I found the person, bro. That's I was like, I really found the person. And so we was planning out, and she was like, what are you doing for the next weekend or whatever? I'm like, man, I ain't doing it. I'm like, man, let's hang. She's like, okay, cool. She's like, hey, listen, let's go and let's go to this Mexican restaurant that was here in Atlanta, right? And I was like, cool, man. And we had dinner there, man. And so we went there about 9 o'clock or whatever. But around about 10 or 11, the restaurant portion kind of shuts down, and it kind of turns into like a social, like a lounge, and we
got lit. That's what they call it.
Right.
It got lit.
It got lit, right? And they had the salsa band there. I'll never forget it. It had the salsa band there, like a mariachi band, like that. They had that there, right?
What's the sound of that?
Like a like Speedy Gonzalez type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had the hat on and shit. Like Speedy Gonzalez, and we were sitting there just talking and shit like that. We was taking shots and shit, whatever. And we was gazing each other's eyes and shit, man. I was like, bro. And she told me, she's like, I really like you. I'm like, I really like you too. It just came out of me because I was in that point with her, right? So we were sitting there. She's like, hey, want to go over? Let's go dance and shit like that. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? By that time, the regular me was in the car back at home. Those shots me was in the club with her. You know what I'm saying? This inebriated guy was in the club with her. And all I remember from that evening was the way she moved on the dance floor and the look in her eyes as she looked at me and said, her eyes told, bro, a woman's eyes will tell you everything you know about her.
What they tell you?
She looked at the way she looked at me was different from any other time I've seen in my life, where she looked at me and she was like, this motherfucker cannot dance.
What were you out there doing, bro?
She looked at me. The way she looked at me was like, I would never call him again.
What'd you do?
I was doing things that I shouldn't be doing out there. Like the things I speak about all the time about wobbling and all that shit. Anything I could try to muster out of my body to move to the rhythm of that music, ruin my life with this woman. I've never heard from her again.
Wow.
Seriously, it was the worst piece of dancing that I ever did in my life, because I was trying to salsa, because the way she was moving, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna smash this shit up tonight. I'm gonna kill her. And the way she was looking at me was like, bro, I would never call you again. Don't call me again, type shit, bro. It was bad. I was not moved. That's why I don't. After that, I would never dance again, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much liquor I get up in me, it's something that triggers in my mind. Like, bro, I would never dance again, bro. It is something I just don't do. I don't think men should be doing like that.
Well, every blue moon you get real hype, and you know what I'm saying.
No, you've never seen me dance in the past 5 years.
I got a
No, you haven't.
Otherwise, I do. From Soul Picnic last year. It's not good dancing, but it's you. I don't want to play it, so let's just move on.
Bro, I'm more sociable than you are.
What?
Yeah, I'm more sociable than you are.
You know how charismatic I am,
bro. You're very ornery at times. Like everybody has a certain part about them that's different. Sometimes I have to know what I have to know when you're ornery or not. Right?
Nayoka, am I ornery? She'll tell me. She'll tell me the truth. She's a good friend of mine. She wouldn't say I was ornery. Nayoka, am I ornery? Let me
ask you, you know what's a telling thing that anybody can tell you about? It's all about what your exes say about you. It's all about what your exes say about you, bro.
She said I'm not.
Right. So let me ask you a question.
Not tonight, but basically not.
Right. The consensus of what if you compile all your exes in a room, right? And no one's gonna ever say everything. No one's gonna be 100% positive about everybody, right? But if you line your consensus up in a room, if you line all my exes up in a room, they will always say the exact same thing. Nothing will be crazy about it. But my thing about it is, if all your exes line up in a room, what is the one thing they would say about you consistently? What's the one thing?
I'm too laid back, probably.
That's bullshit. Because I think the one thing they will say about you is you're ornery sometimes.
How you gonna say?
Okay, you get ornery. Come on, let's keep it real. For me, okay. Before I go on you, okay, they're like, okay, he's an asshole.
Okay, yeah, they would say I'm too laid back. They might say, hey,
what's the synonym of laid back?
he doesn't fight for a relationship. They may say something like that. Like he's, if you tell me like, hey, I'm good, I'll be like, I'm good too. Just, like that's probably it. Nobody would say I was honorary. I don't think I'm honorary. I think, I think people may say, man, he's a little too mild for me. Not really a fighter for the relationship. I'm pretty much like, well, if it ain't working, it just ain't working. Peace. Would that be considered honorary?
Yeah, that's honorary, bro.
But it's not. It's just being laid back.
No, that's not laid back. Laid back
is
laid back is me. Like I'm a more laid
no,
back.
that's not a laid back bone in your body. It never has been,
bro. Sis, I'm a shy person by nature. Really, real talk. I'm a shy person by nature, right? So the one knock against me is I don't really express myself a lot, right? But for you, right? Because we're friends, and you can tell me about. I welcome people telling me about myself. I think it's important that everybody tell me about myself. I enjoy that, right? But if you line all my stuff in the room, they all say the same thing. The first sentence of what you think about Shawn Carter all be the same. Oh man, he's just an asshole. But he is the greatest hang in the world. I had the greatest time in the world with him, but that roller coaster ride is over, and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask any of them, would it take me back?
Nobody believes that you're shy. I'm reading the comments. Nobody believes that you're shy.
Let me ask you a question. So if your exes had a chance to take you back, how many of them would take you back to percentage wise? How many would take you back?
97.
That's fair. Okay. Why the 3% won't? Why 3% won't?
They were diagnosed mentally incompetent.
But you picked them.
No, I didn't know.
So if you dated somebody and they had a
we've had this conversation.
No, but you date somebody and they kept in contact with the ex, how would you feel about that?
I wouldn't date a person that really kept in contact with the ex.
That's a red flag to you, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a red flag too. I would say that I thought it was a red flag. I got a guy I play golf with. Fuck it, he knows. I'm talking about the shit. I'm like, bro, when I hang out with your guys, I'm looking for material, right? I'm not just playing golf with you. I'm looking for material to talk about on the show and shit. So they understand this shit. But yeah, he was dating. He's dating this girl for about.
And I can see that because I can see playing golf with a bunch of omegas, a bunch of lying going on, storytellers. So, yeah, go ahead though. Bunch of storytelling. Oh yeah.
So why you do it? Why you call me up and do a show with Omega then? Because you knew the shit was gonna be lit.
I knew you before you were Omega.
But you still fuck with me, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because what's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, why? Before I was Omega, you was like, yo, Fifth is the nigga.
No. No, I never said that.
But bro, you have to hang out with Omegas, bro.
Why?
Q's are. You talk to any woman on this earth. Listen to this. I'm not bullshitting. Our reputation precedes us wherever we go. The reputation of an Omega man precedes him. You talk to any woman out here, and you say iota, alpha.
Did you start with iota?
No. I'm going down the list. Whatever. You're going to iota, sigmas, kappas, but Omega sits at the top of folklore. We're at the top of this shit, bro. You can say whatever you want to say. I let you have your moment with your little underdog shirt on, your little ball cap on, and everything like that. Our reputation precedes us. Any woman on this earth, if they had the choice of being with any man in the fraternity, they will always choose Omega.
Let's move on.
Omega Psi-Phi. You notice, every woman out there notice, it is what the fuck it is. And they know why. Should I proceed on why?
What are you drinking?
Huh?
What are you drinking?
No,
this is getting ridiculous. It's getting out of hand.
No, I'm just saying. But do
I have any ending controls over here? Can I control anything?
We all know this. We all know this. Like I can give people their kudos when they get the kudos or whatever. But I don't talk about this much because they always say the strong move quiet and the weak start riots. as an Omega man, I sit back and I just chill, bro. We just chill. We play golf, we kick it, and we get the chicks, yo. We get the chicks, we get the dames. Okay? Okay? All right. You know it, and I know it. You know it, bro. You get text messages from old Fifth. I knock them down, bro. I knock them the fuck down, bro.
I want to stop you. You're going off the rails a little bit, but
no,
I don't
bro,
know.
You know.
Do I have a mute button?
No, bro. Hey, Si. Do I hit corner threes or not? Yes or no? All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's keep it real, friend. Let's keep it real. And part of the reason why they all fuck with Fifth, they're like, yo, man, that motherfucker, boy, he wild, bro. I just do my thing. That's why, like, when you say 90, 97, that is a good. That's fair. But I would say, I would shut it and say, bro, I'm like hand sanitizer. I'm 99.9%. They'll fuck with me again.
How do you get past the restraining orders and stuff that people have on you?
Well, it's neither here nor there. Because when you love somebody so much and you like them what they do, I can't deal with that dude all the time, bro. I can't deal with him all the time, bro. Man, let me tell you something, man. Bro. And think about me, they were like, yo, man, I'm just open with them. I'm just real, man. I don't do all that shit, man. Y'all be doing, man, trying to be all that cool now. Fuck, man. I'm just am who I am.
So you calling us cool though? You saying we cool?
Yeah, that bullshit y'all be doing. That shit rubs off. Man, that shit's like cologne. After about a day, that shit gone, bro. That shit don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't fucking matter, bro. I'm just am who I am, bro. Just, you know.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What you drinking tonight, man?
I'm not drinking, man. This is my natural. When I drink, I'm more subtle. Contrary to what you may say, but I'm more subtle.
Okay. Well, you said you were gonna tell the Atlanta.
Bro, I'm not.
You're not gonna tell. Okay. You said it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's move forward.
Yeah. What's on your mind, man?
Wow.
I'm just here to click the buttons tonight. This is your show tonight, homie. I'm here to click buttons. Go ahead, bro. What's on your mind?
I was wondering if I had a mute button that I could click. I could stop you when you go off the rail, because I don't want you to do it, because then you go off the rail and then later on you call me and you, oh man, I shouldn't have said that.
All right. Since the content is running low tonight, I go ahead and take over, man. Yo, man, we got an opinionated facts list, man. This is 8 ways to get instantly motivational boost, man. 8 ways to get an instant motivational boost.
And it's funny, I was just talking about being motivated by my older frat brothers.
You know what? You're right about that, man. When I get around older people, especially like older brothers, man, that doing their thing, it does kick something inside of you, like saying, "Are you doing enough with your life and stuff like that? Are you doing enough?" and things like that. And I always said about I said this about you. I said this about my cousin, people like that. Your circle should always give you some kind of motivational kick in the ass every now and then. When you hear about what's going on with their life, what things that they're doing, whatever, they always should give you some kind of kick in the ass. Like, bro, that's dope, man. You know, you're not in competition with each other, but you're like, yo, that's dope. You know, am I doing enough? Right? Am I doing enough with what I got? Whatever, man. So, to me, I'm trying to like motivate myself more, and through this platform, I try to motivate others, and through all the bullshit, whatever, man. But this is the opinionated facts list, man. These are 8 motivational kicks, man. That 8 ways to get you a motivational boost. 8 ways to get you a motivational boost. Opinionated facts list. 8 ways to get an instant motivational boost. Are you ready, bro?
Let's get it.
All right, man. Here we go. Number 8. Prioritize your task. You know what I'm saying? And once you get a priority of what you got to accomplish and what's ahead of you, man, you have a roadmap of what you need to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So number 8 is prioritize your tasks, man. Okay. Number 7, visualize your goals. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Whatever you're trying to do, you got to visualize it. You have to, you have to find some whatever your means are visualizing are. You got to be able to visualize that. So number 7 is visualize your goals. Number 6. Write a letter to your future self. This is something I did, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, for me, I always try to do like 30, 60, 90, 120 day goals. and it's almost like a note to myself. I text myself on the phone like, okay, where we at this point? I text myself. I don't really write a letter, but I kind of text myself. But you kind of talk to your future self and where you at with this thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you kind of write a letter to your letter to your future self. Number 5, create your own dream team. And what I mean by that is you gotta get the people around you that will truly keep you motivated and keep you focused on what your dreams are. And I always say, man, kick that motherfucking naysayer out, bro. Don't tell that motherfucking shit, because you know what I'm saying? So number 5 is create your own dream team. Number 4, motivate yourself with small rewards at each step. Every time you accomplish something about whatever you're trying to do, give yourself an award. Whether you go out, you buy yourself something, you drink something, you go someplace or whatever, but motivate yourself with small rewards at each step. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, note every progress you make and track that success, man. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of see where you are with whatever you're trying to accomplish, man. And every time you hit a milestone, just track that and see where you are. You know what I'm saying?
And celebrate yourself.
Exactly. Celebrate yourself, man. So make sure you note every progress you make with this. Number 2, furnish your working space correctly. You got to have the right ambiance to create whatever you're trying to do or to keep it going. You got to, wherever your workspace is, make sure it's conducive to being creative and motivating yourself to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So these are 8 opinionated facts list, man. These are 8 ways to get you an instant motivational boost, man. Number 8 is prioritize your tasks. Number 7, visualize your goals. Number 6, write a letter to your future self. Number 5, create your own dream team, man. I think I got a dream team, man. You know what I'm saying? Number 4 is motivate yourself with small rewards at each step. Number 3, note every progress you make, with whatever you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, furnish your workspace to be conducive to being motivational. You know what I'm saying? And the number 1 way to get an instant motivational kick is, I use this all the time, the Pomodoro technique. Basically, it's like a timer. So you set it for 25 minutes or whatever it is, and you work during that time. And once that timer goes off, you take a break and kind of get back into the whole thing, because sometimes people, you can sit there and nothing's motivating, whatever. But set a timer and during that time, you actually kick it in and doing what you need to do to be motivated, whatever you're trying to do. And once that time go off, take like a 2 or 3 minute break or whatever, a 5-minute break, however long back, and set it again and kind of go back to it. But that will actually keep you going and keep you motivated in whatever you're trying to do, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the opinionated facts list, man. 8 ways to get a motivational boost, man. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard of what is it?
Yes, it's like a kitchen timer. You
gotta buy one, or you can use your phone.
You can use your phone. You can use a timer on your phone. Just use the timer and just set it for like 25 minutes or whatever you feel, and just go at it for whatever you're reading the book or whatever you're doing, something, whatever. Just go at it. Go at it for 25 minutes. Shut everything off and just go at it, man. And then you shut it down. I do it on a larger scale, man. For example, like Sunday to Mondays, whatever, I'm fucking conked out. I'm useless. You know what I'm saying? But from Tuesday to whatever, that's my clock. I'm on it. I'm trying to do something, whatever. But yeah, that's But yeah, it's 8 ways to get it in instant.
There go my frat brother, my line brother, Kenyatta L. Bigger, Kenyatta LaTroy. We learned that online, Spring 97.
The DJ, right?
Yeah, DJ. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tip?
Tip late as hell, isn't he?
He been on, man. We never late.
Tip late as hell, isn't
he? He never late. He always on time. To be on time is to be early.
Tip came to our show one time and didn't fuck with us again.
Tip is a very consistent listener. Thank you, brother. Yo, you know what motivates me, man?
Sure. What's up?
Like, I was thinking, been around frat a lot. It really motivates you. I think people kind of need this, right? I think you need the motivation that you get from a college fraternity, right? And I think one of the most underrated like phrases is like iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? Because you hanging out, and I always say, man, like pledging the fraternity. I did it twice, but it changes your life because you get to see a side of people that you don't really know. It's like when you get to college and you think everybody's just partying and hanging out, and then you realize like, nah, people really making good grades, and people got jobs and blah blah blah. And it's the same thing. Like, give an example. I was at a party yesterday down in Tampa, and one of my frat brothers, I've taken to kind of trying to give people their flowers now. You know what I'm saying? And he's walking around, man, and he bought a couple bottles and he was passing out shots to people. I just shook the brother hand, man. I said, like, I like the way you moving out here, bro. And he said, yo, he said, man, I said he ain't had no paraphernalia on. I didn't either. I don't wear a lot of paraphernalia. He said, but I said, yo, you a noob? He said, yeah, man. He said, from Bethune-Cookman. He said, I own this spot. I said, for real? He said, yeah. He said, it's my spot, man. He said, he said, but I'm a lawyer too. I said, shit. I said, man, I'm a lawyer. He said, man, you lying. And I told him what
a fellow rich nigga.
I told him what I did, right? And he said, we instantly exchanged information. He said, man, I need your help on something right now. And just seeing the brother out there, just doing his thing, right? And I think that's a problem that some people have. Is I just don't think that you can do stuff like by yourself, right? If you don't know, like if you're not there and you're not saying like when you're growing up and when you're 25, 26 and you're realizing like now is the time when, I'm struggling to get my apartment, and some of my, classmates or fraternity brothers or whatever, they're like buying houses, right? So you're like, damn, how you do that? Right. And they because you don't know at that point. Like, for what you're paying in rent, you could probably buy a house. Yeah. By the time you're 35, you could probably have 2 houses, maybe 3. But I think if you don't know, like you have no idea, because a lot of us, particularly from Shaw, first generation college, so you don't even know. And my cousin just jumped on, and we were talking. I met she went to North Carolina A&T. I met some guys from A&T Thursday night, and met this brother, positive brother, Harry O. And I had no idea what he does, and we just talking, and he said, look, man, before we finish, he said, I want you to come hang out with me in Orlando. He said, I live in Baton Rouge and Orlando, right? And I said, man, what you do, bro? He said, man, I'm in pharmaceuticals. I've been in it for 35 years. Like I'm a supervisor to the sales reps. Right. And I'm like, wow, man, you've been doing it 35 years. But I mean, if you looked at them, you wouldn't have just thought like pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying? Right. You just wouldn't have thought that. But I mean, to me, man, and I always tell my young kids this, it's all about connections and meeting people, right? Yeah. So now when you go back to A&T for homecoming, you're looking for him. Or you got I met so many brothers from Alabama, man. Like Birmingham, and like I'm one of the guys. I don't like to hang with the same people I know, because you don't get anything from that, right? So you meet something like, man, you meet this brother, and he's like, man, I own the club. We instantly connected on LinkedIn. We exchange information. Like, man, let's talk Monday. Figure out how we can work together. Like that. I think that's the like connections is like the new currency, man.
It's always have been, bro. You speak about going to school, man. When I got to Shaw, I knew that this was it. I had nothing to go back to, right? So for me, I had to make this thing work regardless of whatever. I had to find a way to make this thing work. Wherever I wanted to do, I had to find a way to make it work, right? And we talk about this all the time, man. One of the best jobs I ever had was working at Handy Hugo's, right? Right. And I enjoyed that job. I knew it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. Just doing something as simple, quote unquote, simple as being working in the gas station, working in a convenience store. It was a simple thing, but I knew I wanted to do something else, right? But I didn't know how. I didn't know how. And just by doing that, whatever you're doing right now, by just doing that well, something's going to come. And for me, what happened was just being cool at the gas station, whatever. This young lady that always came in this store, this white chick, she always came in the store, and we always had a conversation. And about like the 10,000th time she came in the store, we just had a conversation about. I said, hey man, what are you? We just talking. She told me what she did, and she was a producer at WRL. We were just talking. Okay. I said, man, whatever. I told her my background or whatever. She said, hey, listen, take this number right here and call this guy. His name is David Gill, your frat brother, one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. She said, call this guy, David Gill, and tell him I said, okay, cool. The next day I called David Gill up and I told him who sent me over. He said, what are you doing tomorrow? I said, shit, nothing. He said, man, could you come by? Let's talk. I'm like, all right, cool, man. We didn't have an interview, bro. God rest his soul. We didn't have an interview. We sat there and we talked as men about what I was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, listen, you can start on Monday. I said, cool, bro. And from that point on, and I always got in my mind is, I always say this right here, man, help somebody if you can. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody got anything they got right now. You, me, whatever, got anything on their fucking own. No matter what nobody tell you, somebody help them to get to where they fucking need to go. Mm-hmm. And I can see all my steps where people help me where I needed to go. Everything I've done, somebody gave me some kind of little boost to push me to help me where I want to go. Even buying my first house or whatever. My boy Mike here in Atlanta, I didn't know I could get. I didn't know about getting houses and shit. Mike is a rich nigga. I'm giving his flowers now. He's a rich nigga. And we was talking. I went to his house one day, man. He was moving in. I said, bro, and I'm living in an apartment. Like, yeah, man, whatever. He showed me the steps of how to do this thing, whatever, how to manage the certain little things, whatever, man. And I always salute him, man. Every time I talk to him, man, it's like whoever you have around you is indicative of who you're going to be. My mom always said this. People think this is bullshit, but if your circle is bullshit, you're going to be. In some ways, you're bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So piggybacking what off you said about meeting those brothers and everything like that, man. It's always good to meet people and find some way you can help them. If they're solid and all that, man, you talk to them through conversation, man, and y'all meet whatever. And I talk to people all the time, man, and young people, whatever, man. Man, if I can help you, I'm going to help you because I owe that to you because somebody just having a conversation. From that one conversation in that gas station, I'm sitting here rocking right here, and I think I'm doing pretty well just based off that one conversation with this young lady this producer who walked in there and it gave me a phone number. Just being nice to her, just having a conversation, being nice to her, and doing that job, that menial job well. I met somebody that essentially changed my fucking life. She changed my life, really. You know what I'm saying? From doing that to starting at the TV station and taking my career into engineering and things like that. It changed my life, man. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed doing that. I did that well, but I knew it was something else I wanted to do. And when I left my engineering job, I didn't leave it on bad terms, but they knew that I wanted to do something else. But whatever I did that well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I made a living off of it. I did it well. But how you talk about these brothers and everything like that, you talk about these older guys or whatever. I want people to look at me like that when I'm all said and done, regardless of the bullshit I've done. I try to help people to move on to whatever their goals are. You know what I'm saying? No goals. Nobody tell me it's bullshit. I don't believe in that. If you believe it, that's all that matters. If you truly believe it, that's all that matters. If you come to me to help, I'm gonna find some way to help you move one step further. I may not help you accomplish it, but I help you move one step further where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. And I ride with you on that, man. You look at them older brothers and those older men or whatever, man. That's a motivational thing. Like, man, shit. When I get old like that, man, shit, bro, I'm be a wild motherfucker.
Okay, Les Brown.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, man, do it well, bro. Do it well, man, and leave tracks, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave tracks, man. I'm like Dame Dash, man. I ain't doing it for me. I'm doing it for the kids, bro.
No, real talk though, man. It's just, people, and especially, man, as men of color, sometimes people hate to reach out to people, and the main thing is, like I try to preach to people, you can't reach out to people when you need something. You need to have already have started a relationship. Like nobody's silly enough to think to not understand that you coming to them when you need something, right? It's like you start the relationship. You want the connection to be when they look at the phone and you call, like, oh, that's Chris, let me grab it. Not, damn, they go, Shawn, what do you need now? What kind of question you got now? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that, man. They don't they try. It's not really using people, but it's using people. Like, oh, I need this. Let me call him and see what I can ask.
Well, yeah, it's twofold. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I guess you gotta look. You gotta be smart enough to look and see what that is. But I think sometimes you may present yourself as a person that I'm the only person I can go to get this information to help me out. Because some people just don't know where to go. Like, think about it. When I was a young man, I didn't know where to go or who to talk to get where I needed to go. I had nowhere in. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to talk to because there was nobody before me that's doing what I wanted to do.
Right. I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. When you were a young man, 22 years old, who do you know that you could talk to get you where you wanted to go?
Right. Nobody.
If you found one person that took an interest in what you're trying to do and believed in what you're trying to do, you're going to latch on to that motherfucker.
Right.
In some kind of way, whether you talk to him every day, whatever, but you're going to latch on to him all the time. And I get that, man. Sometimes people just don't have nobody else to talk to or nobody else believes in what they're trying to do. So they're like, hey, man, I'm fucking with you. Well, I may not call you every day, but I'm fucking with you because I have a question about this. It is what it is, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because the big guy didn't give me shit for me. He gave it for me to give to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Man, and that's what I do. I try to give whatever I can to somebody else, bro. Right. I don't tithe in church, but I tithe in being a human being.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I don't believe in giving 10% in church. Just believe I believe in God. You don't charge me 10% to say, hey, you believe in God? Yeah, man. It's 10%. No, motherfucker. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason I got kicked out of Sunday school too, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. I never understood tithing, bro.
Ain't it in the Bible?
Your first fruits, man. Okay, so the thing about tithing, please lean up because I need. It's kind of hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to frame when this thing's being edited. The thing about tithing, and I was talking to this young lady who's real. She's big on Creflo Dollar and all that shit. I thought, okay, cool, that's cool, whatever. But the thing about tithing is this, as I see it, and I've read the Bible and whatever. It says, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who's out there, it's the tithing aspect is about your first fruit. So when I hear preachers and all that talking about you got to tithe and help us, with money, they always talk about money. Can't tithing be like for you? You are an attorney. Can't you like donate 10% of your time to help with any kind of legal things with the church you may be having? If you're a gardener or whatever, could you help with like 10% of helping with the lawn or whatever? If you're an electrician, could you come out and give some of your services? Why does it always have to be money? Well, I'm just asking a question. Why to me? And that's one of the things that turns me off about churches. Always talking about money. Like, man, we need it. You know what I'm saying? All this. Like, man, I'm here for the choir, and I'm leaving. I ain't here to talk about no money, bro. You can pass it. Keep that envelope moving, bro. Nah, bro. I don't believe in that. Nah, man. I don't believe in giving you 10% to believe in God, bro.
They don't give nothing.
I just I don't give nothing, but I give it through humanity, bro. I always keep some money in my pocket. So when I see a homeless person, I don't care what you do with it, man. Here you go. Because you know me, man. I think those are angels some kind of way that God's like, he's testing your faith in him and saying, your fellow man. You people go to church and give 10%, like, oh, I'm just waiting. Like they get that 10%, to get that $1,000, like, oh, I'm waiting on Monday and Tuesday for what's gonna happen. Man, ain't shit gonna happen. Ain't shit coming. You give your bill money if you want to, motherfucker. Ain't shit coming through that door. God ain't looking at you like that. You're like, the preacher's like, oh, you got everybody got them income tax checks. We want that 10%. Fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. God's blessed me. God has blessed me by doing the abnormal, by living my life and knowing that I believe in him. And when I see my fellow man out there that need help, hey, bro, I got you. If I can help you, man, I always keep some change in my pocket. I always keep changing my car or whatever. I see somebody out there that need help, man. I see people out there with those signs. Hey, here you go, man. Whatever it is they're doing with it, man, here you go. Because in my mind, whether I ask him directly or indirectly or subliminally, I'm asking God to bless me on something, whatever. How the fuck you gonna bless? I'm gonna ask for a blessing. I can't get somebody something just being a menial person. Just being a fellow human being. Why can't I just, you asking for something for me, but when you're a fellow human being out there, you can't give them, you can't live it every single day except on Sundays. People get that 10% and be an asshole to you 6 days of the week, man. Fuck that. I may be an asshole, but bro, if I can help you, man, here you go.
You giving.
I will give it to you if I can help you, bro. If it's, I always keep some change. I always give it to somebody. I give it to them, bro. Whatever it is, I can give it to. It's not for me to have. It's not for me to have, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're rich, man, you're supposed to blow that shit on some hookers, whatever, man, drugs, whatever it is, blow that shit, man. Do some crazy shit, bro. Let me tell you something. God has blessed me so much that I can blow my shit on some crazy shit. I've done some wild shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I can still pay my bills because he's blessed me. Like, okay, I know this mother. Like, man, see, God made me, and he can't be like, oh man, you part of you made me. You created this shit, so he understands. He's a greater being than what church try to tell you. Like, oh, you gotta be good all the time, man. Fuck that. He knows what I am. That mother like, man, shit. I guarantee when I be praying, like, man, I know, man, I'm gonna help you, man. But man, that shit you did to that bitch down there, man, that's some crazy shit, bro. But I got you.
Oh Lord.
Because God, what the first thing to say? God knows your heart, right? Am I right?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question. So if I created a Frankenstein, let's keep it in simple terms. If I created a Frankenstein, right? I created this motherfucker. I made him bad at math. You know, he's not doing all that shit, but how I'm gonna be like, man, you gotta get your shit together. Motherfucker, you made me this way. So you're gonna be, whatever. God gave me certain gifts, but he didn't give me a gift in everything. He didn't give me a gift in being coofed and shit, certain ways going like formal settings. Man, I ain't built like that. I ain't that dude you want to take around formals and shit, and I ain't that dude. But if you want to have a good time, I'm that fucking guy. If you want to live real, I'm that fucking guy. You know what I'm saying?
When you start creating good times?
Oh boy, I mean, you got a lot. You got more to lose than I do, man. So I kind of keep it to myself. I got my other friends that I do that with. You're a federal attorney, man. You get detained, it's gonna be on your public record. I get detained, I'm good. I don't listen. If I get arrested or detained, I don't have to call my name, man. I'll be off the next couple of days, motherfucker. If I ain't in the office, they don't give a fuck. I always tell my daughter this. I said, you know what's happened? If I fall in that bathroom, no one's gonna know for like 5 days. Because no one looks for me. Seriously, think about it. And I said, yo, man, if I fall on a Saturday night, no one's gonna start getting suspicious until like Thursday. Like, yo, we haven't seen this motherfucker. I'm gonna be down for like 5 days. I'm like, yo, what day is it, man? Yo, bro, that's the one fear I have in my life is that I fall in the fucking bathroom. And I always joke to my daughter, but I'm dead ass here. Like, yo, man, you gotta go check on your old man. Yo, because let me tell you something. 2 weeks ago, I bust my ass in the bathroom. And I said, God, thank you that I'm.
What's up with you in bathrooms, yo?
Yeah, I bust my ass in the bathroom. I'm like, God, thank God I'm 40. I can get the fuck up and pop up like, woo, look around, see somebody. But man, if you like 50 something, 60 something, and you fall, it's a fucking death sentence, man. They come to put a bullet in your head like an old horse behind the barn. Like, yo, we can't do shit for this motherfucker. Think about it. If you're 70 years old, God rest his soul, Luther Vandross was in his fucking house laid out for like days before they come get him. Bro, that's my fear. Is I fall and no one see me like
you want me to get your first alert bracelet?
And we used to laugh about that shit. Bro, think about it. The way my life is, I don't have a significant other. If I fall in that fucking bathroom or something happens to me, I'm gonna be down for like 5 days before anybody looks for me.
That's because you don't answer your phone anyway.
Regardless if you answer your phone, there's no one to come check on you to see if, like, yo, man, Fifth ain't showed up to the office. Yo, Fifth ain't come to the job and clock in, man. Yo, let's go look, bro. That's the one thing about a 9 to 5 that will save your fucking life. If you don't show up for a shift, like, yo, man, where that motherfucker at? For me, they're like, man, but time to see, man, they were like, man, it was flies around that motherfucker. He was down for about a week before we found that motherfucker. You know, people won't start looking for me until my cell phone get turned off because I ain't paid the bill. They'll be like, what the fuck is that? Bro, that's why I need to get a significant other. Somebody who can, not only I can love.
But you just get you a life alert, man.
Man, fuck, I need
cheaper than a significant other.
No, I need a woman to come in and call a cop. Man, that's, bro, if you break your hand.
What about the one that you can get? You got a chain. You can put one on one of your chains.
Right. But I'm saying, if you fall, man, if you fall, that shit gonna come out. You break your hand or some shit, bro. You gotta get up there and press. You gotta cut that shit out and press that motherfucker, bro.
What's easier for your wrist or your neck?
Bro, the point is,
why don't you get an Apple Watch because it can detect if you fall?
Bro,
that's what Kenyatta said. Yeah.
You take a shower with your watch on?
Yeah, I do. I mean, with this one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is waterproof and all that.
Well, yeah, I'm saying this to say that happens to people, and I don't want to be that dude. I'm in pretty good health. I'm in pretty good shape, man. But I think about shit like that, man. Like if I fall down these motherfucking stairs and shit, man, it's gonna be like days before they come look for my ass. And by the time they come get me, like, man, how long he been gone, man? We're going like a week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, I'd be sad too, yo.
You be sad, man?
Yeah, man.
But you know, the one thing in my will that and I tell people, they think it's weird, but I I'm not having any like in my will, it's no funerals, no memorial service, nothing like that, bro. It's in my will. God, it's the truth. I'm not having any funeral. I don't want no funeral. I don't want the idea of any. I don't like the idea of motherfuckers looking down at me, man. And I'm, man, no, bro. I just don't. I don't do funerals, man. Let me tell you something. I don't care who funeral is at. I'ma cry. I went to a funeral to a coworker in New York, man. His family, whatever. I didn't know who the fuck that. I know anything. But when they start talking about his baseball team, I started crying and shit. Like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? I don't care who funeral I go to. I'm gonna start crying. So when the priest, it was a Catholic funeral, and I started crying. I'm like, they start talking about baseball team and shit. And it's like, he was looking at my coach, like, man, bro, that it has got to me, bro. I don't care what funeral I go to. I'm crying.
You need to get a watch, man. Tip said he's fallen 50 times, and the watch has helped him.
Okay, besides that watch, you probably need a nurse too, bro. If you've fallen 50 times, there's a nurse.
Got an issue, but yeah, I mean, the watch, it detects like accidents and falls and things like that, which can, alert somebody else.
When last time you fell? Hey, I'm not talking like with your clothes on. When last time you fell naked?
I don't think I've ever fallen naked.
That's a whole different realm. When you fall naked, bro, I fell down the stairs. My knee, I fell down the stairs a couple of times. But when you coming out that fucking shower, that is a moment you stand up and say, God, I'm sorry. Whatever I did, bro, because that's God saying something. When you fall naked, bro, think about it. You probably fell naked when you were like 4 years old. But I fell naked when I was like 40, bro. And I got my bad. I had a terrible night the night before, and I did some shit I ain't supposed to do. God, like, I get it. I'm good, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize for that shit, bro. I fell naked before, and that's a humbling experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never felt naked before?
No, man.
Oh,
I've got a little coordination.
Okay. All right. Well, salute to Kenyatta, man. Yeah, man. Oh, I wish nothing but the health for everybody. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't get the, don't think I got with me, man. My pressure may be a little high, but that's deal with, just whatever I do, whatever, man. But yeah, I'm pretty healthy, man. But when I fell naked, I popped the fuck up, bro. And I'm like, I got it, bro.
Nayoka fell in 2013, dislocated her shoulder and crawled out the tub.
So was there anybody for her to call? Because if I can yell, see, my neighbor's a little further away. If I yell, the motherfucker ain't coming. They be thinking my music loud.
That's a good point, man. I mean, we both single. You know what I'm saying? Kind of live alone outside the kids sometimes. So
man, my dog ain't gonna do shit, but like be sniffing and shit. I ain't trained my dog to call nobody or nothing. Like my dog
gonna call somebody.
I mean, bro, like white people. Let me tell you something. If a white person get in trouble, they dog calling somebody. You ever seen? Like, you ever watch those YouTube videos or TikTok videos? Their dogs are in keen to, bro. The way I don't think I treat my dog well enough because he don't sense danger. You know what I'm saying? Like your dog right there, man. Somebody breaking in, that motherfucker gonna be helping him. They're gonna be open the door for them. Like white people dogs, bro. If like this guy dove into, he gave an example. I watched this video. This guy had two dogs. He had two Labrador retrievers, one black, one whatever. Two dogs. He jumped into the lake. The dog went crazy.
Oh, I seen that, and then jumped in behind him.
He jumped in behind him. If I did that, my dog would walk the fuck back to the car. Because it's not in them to sense danger because I don't treat them well enough to know that I'm in trouble. People say, "Oh, you're nice." No, man, you're not nice to your dogs until your dogs can sense you're in danger. I read this. Your dog, you can look at you. I know you're looking at your dog. Your dog don't give a fuck about you, bro.
Yes, you do.
No. Yeah. If you fall, okay, do me a favor. Just drop on the ground right now and see what your dog do. See if it barks or do any kind of noise. Go ahead. Seriously, I'm being serious.
She ain't right here. She in the room.
Right. She'll stay in the room, watch go get whatever the fuck she watching. She will not come out there until it's time for her to piss. And then black people dogs are not keen to them that way, bro. Am I right?
Maybe.
I apologize, man. I know how Holly is to you. What? You mad at me, man?
No.
It's gonna be a short night for you. You going to bed right as soon as you leave here, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
I thought you were gonna work.
Probably get about 3 and work. I do that.
So yeah, man. So tell me, man. What was the best part of Tampa for you, man? So before you went, you was telling me about you was on. I said, "Oh man, Simon, tell you something. Tampa is it's a great city. It's a great city." Was I on point?
He was on point.
From everything from E-Boy City to just the people there, great city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a fantastic city, man. It's fantastic.
You was on point.
Where's your next one gonna be at?
Phoenix. Wait. Where yours gonna be at? Tell you mine.
Nobody cares, Si, where y'all go.
Where y'all's gonna be?
So let me ask you a question. Where was in Charlotte this past last year?
Yeah.
The first thing you came back and said was, "The Omegas do it like no other." You were there.
I would have never said that. No.
You said what did you say then? I got what did you say?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Maybe I paraphrased wrong, but what did you say?
Probably something about Omegas being in the street or something, jumping up and down, something weird.
All right, cool. All right, I'll let you have that because that's bullshit. But
Yo, let me ask you a question though, because I encountered this weekend. Would you ever, whether you were Greek or not, let your wife go to somebody's conclave that like not yours?
I don't like my wife hanging out with my friends, like interacting with my friends.
Ain't that weird though? Like it'd be full blown like groups of women coming to conclave.
Bro, it's rare that you will find, say for instance, a woman. It's rare. I don't care, bro. I would say about 90% of women who got married in their 20s or even their 30s are happily married. So these women that go into these, despite whatever they may tell you, they're not happy.
Mm-mm.
Any woman that got married in their 20s, definitely their 20s. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. Any woman that got married in her 20s, a little less probably her 30s, anyone 35 or below, they're not happy.
I can see that. Because
there's no way on God's green earth that man you married is the same man now. There's no way on God's green earth you think the type of man you want now is not what you wanted when you was at 25 or 30, 35, whatever. You're not sensibly focused on another human being, knowing what you truly want. Two things: until you're alone, you've been alone for a while, and you age, and you experience like, okay, once you're alone, once you come from being alone for like 5 years. When I say alone, I mean like single. If you're single for 5 years plus, like essentially single, not dating, but I mean dating is fine, but just be essentially single. Once you come from after that for 5 years, bro, then you will have an idea of what you truly want because you know who you are. You know what you don't like, what you like. Because people in their 20s and 30s think about the other person. No, you got to think about yourself. What makes you tick? You know what I'm saying? So you know, once you get like 35, once you get like 40 years old, you have a clear idea of who you are and who the person you're going to attract. Mm-hmm. So those women you see out there, they got married in their 20s or their 30s. Any woman that got in their 40s, if a woman in her 40s says she's happy, I believe that shit. But anybody got married in their 20s or 30s, man, fuck nah, bitch. You for the streets. You're only there because you had kids with them, or y'all bought a house together, and y'all credit tied together. Man, you ain't with that motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? A couple conversations, any mind with some game can hit that shit. I'm just keeping it real with you. But if I get married right now, there's no chance another man can fuck my wife. It ain't gonna happen. Bro, I could send that bitch to Las Vegas for 2 weeks. She come back, I'm confident nobody been in that. Because you're a different person at 40 years old. You just are.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know how to hold things down differently. You're not worried about things in your 40s as you did in your 20s. Once a man hit 40, he's more confident. He just kind of, he don't worry about dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't worry about what that woman doing. If you got to worry about that, you don't even fuck with her. You're like, that shit ain't me. But once you're 40 years old and you exude confidence to that woman, like it's real confidence, man, that woman ain't want nothing but you. That's a little known fact right there, brother.
You're on fire tonight, man. You ain't corner threes.
Well, I kind of knew coming in that doing warm-ups, layups were being missed. You're dragging a little bit. I didn't see much coming in. So I don't like doing it this way. I like when we're like Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy.
I'm Eddie Murphy.
Not tonight.
Yes, I am.
You're more like Bob Saget tonight, bro.
I intellectually carry the show in my mind.
No, you're done. You're done, bro. You have nothing for us tonight. You didn't give us anything. You talked about you gave us Tampa, and that was it.
I gave us a whole motivational speech.
Oh, well, yeah, but that
that's the highlight of the show.
But yeah, but that's when Well, I leave it for later on. I don't want to get yelled at after the show. You want to wrap this thing up, man? I gotta go do something.
Get the people something to watch.
No, I don't do that. That's your thing. I know you're upset. I apologize, bro. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. I apologize, man. I cut this part out.
Man, get out of here.
He's honorary. Sorry. Look at me.
I'm not honorary.
I apologize, sorry.
I've never been honorary.
So what you got for the people, man?
Find it right now. Hold on. I have not watched this yet, but I've heard great reviews on it. It's on Netflix. They cloned Tyrone. When I look at you, I can see you being named Tyrone.
That's all you got today?
No, I'm just saying. That's the movie. They cloned Tyrone. But I can see you like, hey, what's up, Tyrone? Tyrone, hey, you probably call yourself something like T-Bone. Hey, Tyrone.
Would you date a woman named like Brenda or Maddie or something like that?
Yeah.
You would?
Because you can shorten anything up. If your name Maddie, you call it M. Hey,
right. You're right. Because you it's fine. That's fine. But when you go to the wedding, they're like, do you Maddie Berthine Johnson? And everybody like, Maddie. No, I mean, like, her name Maddie? Like, damn, son. Shit, I listen to shit like that. I'm like, damn, her name Maddie?
Oh, name's coming back, man.
Bro, no.
Name that kid Henry?
No, Tyrone, Martha. Those names are gone, bro. Like, there's certain little things like it's not coming back, bro. Like the head nod and shit. Like when you see a boy, like somebody when you see them in public, you always nod up like this. You nod up like.
Sometimes you hit them with a.
But like this, you don't really know them. Like somebody may speak, you don't know. Like you always nod down. But if you know somebody, it goes up. You don't know them, you kind of like you nod them down.
What about you could go down with a all right now. All right now. Look. All right now.
Nah, I never seen that shit.
What you do? All right. That must be some Omega stuff. Y'all got that weird thing with your necks. But anyway.
No. Y'all shimmy. Y'all be Y'all shimmy, bro.
No, did you shimmy? Did you just not try to shimmy?
That shit was yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that anymore.
Somebody calling me, but yeah, it means I got to go.
Good. Why don't you get a new lighter, man? You mean send your lighter?
Yeah, it's down. It's my bad. I apologize for that. But yeah, man, you got something for the people watching, man?
I told you they cloned Tyrone on Netflix.
What is that?
Let me see what the description is. A series of eerie events thrust an unlikely trio onto the trial of a nefarious government conspiracy. It just came out July 14th, man. It's supposed to be a good movie, man. Hey, did you see Jamie Foxx, man?
Yeah.
Why don't I tell people what the fuck happened?
What I clicked off. I don't. What happened to him? What
he ain't said. He just talking about he went through hell and back, and he badness his face a little skinny, a little lighter. But what happened, bro? Just tell them. I mean, did you have a stroke? Did you have heart attack? What happened? I mean, that might help somebody else out.
I saw somebody people posting like his video. What did he say in the video? I didn't
just he was grateful for Candace said this is personal business. You don't get any personal business as a celebrity. Just that he was thankful for the prayers and thankful for his sister and his daughter for not telling anybody. He went through hell and back. He went through hell and back. He went through hell and back. Well, he didn't tell us where hell was, which hell he went through. I mean, I think if you're gonna say nothing, that's fine. But if you're gonna say something, don't just trickle it out. It's something you would do. Put up this dancing video. Let me see it. No. Let me see it. No. Tell me this. Well, I'll tell you next week. You notorious for that. Oh man, guess what? Somebody called me and said this. What they say? I'll tell you next week. Why you do that?
So you ornery?
I'm asking why you do that.
What I do?
I'll tell you next week.
Because I know how you are when I call you. It's always a pause when I text or call you. So I tell you when I see you. That night, the reason for that video. Okay, let's go to the backstory of that video because people, since you want to go there about the video. What was the backstory of that video?
Which video?
The dancing video. What happened that night?
I don't remember.
Okay, we leave it alone then.
Thank you.
Okay, we leave it alone. You want to bring shit up? We'll bring it up, man.
I just said I don't remember.
Okay. You want me to take the video down, mate? But that was a great video.
No, leave it up.
Because that gives us people a semblance of who you really are. Because I don't think people really get to see who you really are. You know what I'm saying? I know you do your job, whatever. But man, if people really see the essence of who Chris, man, he's one of the funniest dudes in this whole wide world, bro. I swear to God, he is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? He's a great dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give you your flowers, man. Let people a little insight of who you really are, man. You're one of the funniest people I know. I try to give you your flowers, man. Despite what you may think about me, man, I give you flowers. I'm not an asshole all the time, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I try to find good content to give to people, man. It's a lonely world here sometimes.
Did you bring up the Jamie Foxx stuff, or I brought it up? I'm asking. I don't remember. I'm just asking which one brought it up.
All right, we'll see y'all guys in 2 weeks, man. You got anything going on in 2 weeks, man?
No, I'm asking who brought up the Jamie Foxx situation.
Okay, you had two things, bro. I give you that. But we're here for an hour and a half, bro.
What two things?
Your motivational speech, which partially was you intoxicated because of that, and somebody take you saw something about Jamie Foxx.
Hey, did you go see the Barbie movie? Not being funny, I know you got girls.
Nah, I didn't see that, man. But I heard about it, man. But it's something I do want to see. I can't think of the name of the movie. I don't want to butcher it, but there's a movie I've been seeing a lot about. I had a conversation with my ex about it. We was talking about it, but I can't think of the name of it. But I think it's called Cry Freedom or Freedom, whatever, man. But
what's that about?
But it is. Let me say this. Ashton Kutcher. I've been following Ashton Kutcher for probably like the last 8 months, because about a year ago I found out why he left Hollywood and what he's doing now. And when I found out what his cause is now, I became I've always been a quote unquote. I'm not a fan of anybody, but I've always been an admirer. But
what's his cause?
Well, I'm getting to that. he's left Hollywood because now what his thing is he started a foundation to help with child trafficking and things of that nature.
Okay.
And he went to Congress and all of that, and he was talking. He actually broke down in front of Congress, and he talked about what his foundation is doing such good work that the Department of Homeland Security is coming to him to kind of get help to find these kids and all of that. And he had this passionate speech to Congress and people in the Senate about some of the things he had seen since he started his foundation about these kids and all of that, whatever. And yeah, man. So I think the movie I think it's called Cry Freedom or Freedom, whatever. Mel Gibson he produced that, and it's about the premise of the story is this. This father was out with his two kids one day, and this guy came up to him and said, "Hey, listen, I think your kids can be in movies or entertainment, something to that effect." Right. And he said, "Okay, bring them to the audition tomorrow." So the father got dressed up, got his kids ready, whatever, his two kids ready, a boy and a girl, took them to the audition. And the lady said, "Okay, come back in an hour or whatever." And the guy like, "Come back in an hour." Like, okay, cool. Come back in an hour. When he came back, nobody was there. The kids were gone. So that's how the movie starts.
Yeah, look that up. What's it called now?
I think it's Freedom, Cry Freedom, or whatever, man. But that's when and Ashton Kutcher said to Congress, look at his speech. That's one of the reasons why he left Hollywood, is because all of that stuff that goes on there, things that kind of turn his way from that. And a lot of celebrities talk about that what's the underbelly of Hollywood, man, and how things happen there. And but that movie, like I said, Mel Gibson,
I think it Sounds of Freedom.
Something like that. Whatever, Freedom. I can't remember the name of it. But from what I've read, I've seen the trailer on it and all that, man. But it is a hard.
Yeah, Sounds of Freedom. But it's in theaters.
Right, it's in theaters. Right.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Right. So it's a new Mel Gibson he did that, and but it's blowing up. But people in Hollywood are not happy about it. So it's kind of like something Mel Gibson, because Mel Gibson.
I might take a look at that, man.
Yeah. So Mel Gibson, he's an outcast in Hollywood and things of that nature. But it talked about. It is all about it all stems from this Epstein whole deal when he blew this whole shit up, whatever. But Ashton Kutcher, he's like fuck Hollywood, man. I'm out of that shit. I'm doing this now. That's his thing now, and that's his fight. So that's why I kind of caught on out. So I'm kind of following that, man, and protection of kids and things of that nature, man. But
interesting. I'm gonna take that out, man.
It's the trailers and all that, and people talking about. I've seen some people talking about it on YouTube, man. It seems like it's a good one, man. It's a heart wrencher, bro. But it's one of those things that
you'll cry at drop of a dime. I've been told you that, man.
No, I never cried in front of you, bro. I only cried at a funeral that time, man.
Bro, you didn't cry at graduation?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I accomplished something.
It's like, you crying? What the fuck is wrong with you? I got the picture of it. I have the picture. I had a picture next episode.
Bro, I'm an emotional guy. Yeah. I really am. I'm an emotional guy. That's why I guess I'm kind of like a shy. I'm kind of shy.
Okay. What you trying to do? Like push the tears back in? I can't get it.
You know why? I told you I saw my daughter, man. Oh, you don't remember that part, huh?
Nah.
Huh?
We hit that corner, boy. I said, damn. He must have paid for his grade. Is somebody out there gonna stop him from walking?
My grade. Okay, let me ask you. What was your GPA when you left Shaw?
Why? Why does that matter?
Bro, I'm not gonna talk about it. I know what it was. That's why I always give you your flowers now. What you have accomplished from where you started from, man?
Well, what was your major? Your major was something like trees, right? What's your major? Trees? Library science? I was an international relations major.
So walk me through an interview for that shit. What do you do? What's on what you look on LinkedIn? What's that job?
Model NATO.
Like the model UN?
Model United Nations. Yeah.
What do you do though? What do you do?
About what?
What's your job? Like what's your function? What would you do with that?
We ball.
What do you do? Where's the UN?
I have to tell you.
Where's the UN at? So why'd you settle on that? What was the conversation with yourself like? Yo, I want to bring water to nations. I mean, what was the idea of settling for that major?
I don't have to explain that.
No, I do want to know.
I don't want to.
Because I'm not. No, I love Greensboro, but there's not a NATO office near Greensboro.
Well, I didn't want to be like everybody else and be
right. There's no NATO office near Greensboro. There's no international relations in Greensboro. The president has never been to Greensboro. So why the fuck would you think that you're gonna do anything international? Like what? The president, when he lands in Raleigh, he hops over Greensboro and goes straight to Charlotte. Fuckers like, ain't shit popping in Greensboro. The only thing that was popping in Greensboro was Starcade.
What was your major?
I did something with it though.
Well, I'm just asking.
I get it. We got to go. But I did something with. What time is it? I did something. Ooh, we're late. But I did something with my major.
What's your major?
You know what I'm saying? So that's it. So you got anything you want to say to the people, man, before we go, man?
You international relations? I mean, you business administration. What are you?
No, you got anything you want to say? I try to click this off. You got anything you want to say to the people before we go, man?
Nah, mass comm.
Like
everybody. Hey, if you got a major, do mass comm. You can be on TV one day. Hey.
Watch what. See, I can control. See, I can do that. I can pull you off this shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? So you got anything you want to say to the people, man?
I wonder, can I do that? Wait. Can I do that?
You got anything you want to say to the people, or we got to go? I got to do something. Oh, I want to say this. This is Side's idea. We got something really cool coming up, and we're gonna start putting it out next week. We got something new coming up called we may change the name. Who knows? But it's a little cartoon animation about the podcast, man. The Podcases, man. So I sent it to you later on, man. We got another episode that we did, man. So we're trying to get like 3 or 4 of them in the cooker before we start throwing them out there, man. So it's called Fifth and Side. It's our alter egos. Fifth and Side recaps. It's an animated version of who we are in the podcast, man. So it's gonna start coming out. So salute to Sai for coming up with this outstanding idea. He's come up with 2 ideas since we started the show. Number 1, to do the show, and to do that. He's booked in very well, but everything in between that, but salute to you for coming up with the idea of the Podcases and the fifth and Side recaps, man. It's an alter ego who we are as animated characters. But it's something brand new that's coming from Seek Digital. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you on that, man. So I'm seeing the next episode tonight, man. The little this is a good one.
It'd be good for me to see it.
I'm gonna show it to you, man. I'm seeing little clips of the second episode, man. So try to get like 3 or 4 of them done, and then we'll start putting them out there and kind of see what people think of the animated series of who we are, man. You know what I'm saying? So the first clip, what you thought?
Why Ann keep telling me to wake up?
See, I didn't want to say that. See, bro, let me tell you this. I've known you for 30 years. I know when you there, and I know when you not. So I just kind of sit back and it's like this, man. Yeah, it comes across to the public, bro. People say that all the time. I got tips. They can tell when you're on, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you what the people say to me.
Y'all in cahoots. It's okay.
I don't know what cahoots means, but yeah. So Fifth Side recaps are coming out pretty soon, man. Next week, next show we have a look. Next show we're gonna play a little clip. We're gonna play a clip next week. Next time. Yeah. So next time we get together, it's almost time we come together again because the schedule is so busy. 2 weeks from now, episode 58. But we're gonna start throwing like little clips out and see what people think of it, and then we'll go from there, man. All right.
All right, bro.
So next week, man. I mean, next time, the world premiere of 50 Side recaps, man. We're gonna throw like a little 15-second clip of the animated series, man, and see where it goes, man.
Let's do it.
All right. You want to say anything? You want to say to the people before we go, man?
Nah, man. Check out the movie on Netflix.
Man, it's kind of crazy since we kind of moved away. We went to the podcast page on Facebook. The number of people that started to come over there, man, that watch the show, man. So thanks to everybody who's watched us, man. We'll be back in a couple of weeks, man. Anything you want to say to the people before we roll, man?
No, man. Appreciate the viewership.
Appreciate everybody who's rocking with us, man. I call you later or not call you later? What?
Yeah, call me.
Call you later. All right. Thanks to everybody who's watched the cases, man. Episode 57, SEMIPRIME. We out, man. Back with 58. We're going to win 59. That's it. We got two more in this season, and we done, right?
We'll talk about it.
Okay. He don't know. All right, man. Peace out, bro.
Peace.